Think it's time for another film review. This time, VHS 85. Now, I was aware that VHS 85 was actually going to be released, but amongst the past months since I found out that another film was going to be released in this series after VHS 99 was released last year, I forgot about it. And I was reminded in an email that VHS 85 is to be released on October 6, 2023. So while everybody was talking about Exorcist and how bad that was, this movie was silently impressing people. VHS is 85 is another installment in the long VHS franchise that started back in 2012. This is the sixth anthology installment in this series. I'm gonna have to say this without spoiling it, but I almost enjoyed, if not close to all, I said a lot right there, every segment in this anthology film. At first, I didn't like the wraparound story, and it was slow. I realized it was a slow burn. It kind of paid off in the end, but the main stories are brilliant. Some say there's not a weak link in this one. I think it is with one of the stories. It was alright, but it was my least favorite, but I get the point. Now, one of these stories in this anthology film are connected to a major Hollywood film that was released last year. I will not say what film it is. You don't have to watch the movie. Actually, you gotta remember that movie was released, and if you don't, you gotta look it up, because I completely forgot all about this movie and the characters in this movie. So, but yeah, it is connected. One of the stories is connected to a major Hollywood film that was released in 2022. Most of the critics loved this film as much as I did. Sorry. It was given a 73% on Rotten Tomatoes, 6 out of 10. Most critics call this is the first film in the series where it feels like every director is actively shooting for the moon. Another said most consistent entry, praising the focus on cosmic horror, which is a little bit. The wraparound story primarily focuses on cosmic horror, and then the shifting the cultural consciousness of the 80s is another one. So there's a lot of 80s nostalgia, just a tiny bit, a lot of callbacks in history with this film. I do say this film, it's probably one of the bloodiest, messiest, goriest installments in this franchise. It seems like every year now they've been releasing the film, because this film supposedly was filmed back to back with VHS 99, and I love VHS 99 due to the nostalgia of the 90s, especially if you're a kid that grew up watching Nickelodeon. But I would have to say this film 85 is just a tad bit better than 99. I still think 94, I should say, is a tad bit better than 99, because 94 got me with the thrills and scares. This one, there of course are scares, but there's also some thrills and also some twists and turns, more twists and turns to the pretzel. So the runtime is I think it's 112 minutes. Most of these are kind of long. I feel like this one kept going on forever, but you kind of didn't want it to stop either. You kind of wanted to keep going. There was one part in this film and one of the stories that, because two stories actually connected to each other, but I wanted the payoff to that story to be seen or to finish off. It was kind of like, we're gonna do this, we did this, now we ain't gonna show the results of what we did. It was kind of like that. Just to paraphrase, and I ain't gonna tell too much of the plot. Another critic said this is one of the best in the franchise. Like I said, it's probably one of the most bloodiest, messy ones of all time in this franchise. Since it seems like the last three, I should say, 94 and 99. This one, probably the better ones. I might even have to say the last three films in this franchise are better than the first three films in this franchise. The first three came out so long ago, almost 10 years ago, I forgot what they was even about. My memory of this franchise is all clouded with 94 and 99 in this film, to say. But yes, go watch this film. You won't regret it. If you don't have Shudder, this is not advertising for Shudder, but if you don't have Shudder, get Shudder and go watch this film. It's very enjoyable. It'll keep you entertained. Like I said, there's a lot of twists and turns in some of the plots of these stories. So, yeah, go watch this film. And there, of course, it was released on October 13th, 2023, during the not Comic Con, but New York Comic Con, for a panel for this movie. It's confirmed that a 7th installment is on the way, and that one being more sci-fi as well, set to be released next year. And also, before I leave off, I know they had 2 spin-off movies based on a story in one of the older VHS films. Didn't know that. But anyways, 4 out of 5 for this film. But go watch this film and tell me what you guys think in the comments if you already said film.